everybody. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. I'm a little bit early. I said it for 4:05, but I don't care. Just got off with Steve Cass and a great membership stream. It was great hearing from Steve. And I hope you all are awesome, doing well out there. And it's so good to see so many of you guys. I'm going to do a quick roll call. I don't know what's going on. But before I do roll call, I just want to hope you hit the Discord, check it out. We've been talking there. Some people have been talking to me privately in there. It's a great place to get in touch with me, is the Discord. We talk there a lot. So join the Discord. If you don't know the link, I'll drop it during the stream. I'm not talking. Also, if you haven't checked out my wife on Instagram, Tammy's Tips and Tricks, she goes about the parks and the amusement parks. If you don't know either, it's always in my videos in the description, but I really hope you check her out. She loves you guys joined. I really appreciate that you joined. In 2 weeks, not next week, but the following week, come Geek Summon, Colonel Chris will be joining me again. So we're going to have a good stream. That'll be on April 18th, which is a Sunday. Wednesday, of course, the crew is joining me tonight. People saying, when are you going to game? I want to. Gelf Walker, who's been in this chat, wants to game with me again, so we're going to do some Star Wars Battlefront 2 later, late tonight. Some of you might just be waking up. Some of you might be sleeping. I don't know. But Gelf's going to come on. We had a lot of fun. And Gelf's new to the game, and it was a lot of fun playing with him. So it's going to be him and a couple of my friends. We'll be doing some Star Wars gaming tonight. Should be fun. Hopefully some fish will be there, which I see him there. Hopefully he'll join me. And what's up, Trevor? You did make it this time. Good to see you. And Gelf is there. Hopefully he will be there later tonight. Let's go. This is some fishy. So let's say hi to everybody since I'm doing a roll call real quick. We say some fishies. Let's go. We got Hippie Gal. What's up? We got Yami. We got Allie Richardson. What's going on? We got Tina Mitchell. We got Susan, who also comes to my gaming streams. What is up, Susan? We got Sandy. I hope you're here because Sandy's supposed to be here. So I go to the back. I hope she's here. She's supposed to be on today. We got the Tal King. We got Alicia. What's going on? We get Galette. Hello, Galette. We go. I love Galette's coming. There's Galette. There's Emma P. was just with me in the stream. Emma P. What's going on? And I'm happy for Emma P. I gotta say, if you weren't a member, you won't know why, but I'm very happy for you, Emma. I'm happy that it's going the way you want it to go, and I hope it does. And Alexandra, who always thanks me for my videos. And Alexandra, I want to thank you for being a part of it, being a member, being part of my chat. And if you're not a member, I don't know why, because we have all the members actually get their hour of fame. Today we had Steve, we had Donald Dolan. I think I know who I want to bring on next week, but I have to see if she'll be okay with it. Giving all the members a chance to be themselves and say what they want and have an hour all for themselves, and you get that on the member stream. And it's great to hear so many people's stories and hear what they've been through. It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Hello, my cats own me. Hello. I hope you're well. I hope you're feeling good. We got a lot of people. We got Cherry. What's up, Cherry? What's up, Mandy? And what's up, Christine? How are you? And Evening Stars. Hello. Happy Easter to you, too. Tina, did I say hi to you? Well, I'm saying it again. How about that? Phantasmagorical. I love that name. Jasmine. Jasmine. Have faith, Jasmine. Have faith. I want to talk to you one-on-one. I'm hoping you could join either the Discord or hit me up on Twitter. I'd like to talk to you privately. I read what you wrote in the chat in the member stream. And I really like to talk to you just a little bit briefly. Hopefully we can talk. Join the Discord or hit me up on Twitter. I really want to talk to you a little bit about what you've been through, because I have some suggestions and some ideas and some tips and tricks I can help you that may make it better experience for you. So I want to talk about all that privately. So hope you hit me there. What's up, FE? I got a new member. I'm going to have to do a dance. Hello, Lily Potter. Hello, Tess. What's up? If you haven't checked out Tess, check out Tess. Check it out. She has a link. I hope she'll drop it in the chat sometime. She has a cool channel. Go subscribe to Tess, please. Alexandra is here. Gelth is here. What's up, Gelth? What's going on? Mel is here. What's going on, Mel? Hello, Keely Talks. Hit that subscribe button. She's close to 400. Come on. Hit that subscribe button. Check her out. We got Jane Ruddle was also over there, too. We saw her there. Hey, Lila, how are you? Good to see you. Who's the member? When did the member show up? Oh, Christine. Thank you. I have to do a dance. So I'm going to do my quick raise the roof. We got this is called the dig, and we got the lawnmower. We got the lawnmower, and I'll go the other way. And we got the pumping. There you go, a little pumping action for you. Here you go, here you go. Little, yeah, I don't know. I gotta work on it. But I can do the Bee Gees. Staying alive. Staying alive. There we go. Thank you for being. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining the membership, which I have to upgrade. That's the next thing I have to. I did 8 emojis. You can now drop a Mickey if you want. You could drop Johnny Depp with his rum. Somebody asked me for that picture. I have it. Hit me up on Twitter again, and I'll send it to you. Someone wanted it. I'll send it to you. Hello, little mongoose. How are you? Good to see you here. I think I got everybody else who's chatting. I don't think I missed anybody. I'm going through everybody who's chatting. Rebecca, I did not have. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Mary Lynn. Staying alive. Look at everybody laughing. That's what I want. You put a smile on your face. This is a stream. It's about fun. Some idiot wrote a comment and said, "Oh, I only want to know what Johnny says." I hate to tell you, nobody, no YouTuber here talks to Johnny on a personal level, one-on-one. Okay, we don't have his telephone number. We only could go by what we hear, with the articles we read, what has happened in the case, stuff like that. I don't talk to Johnny one-on-one. But I am hoping next year that I'm going to meet Johnny. You heard it here. I'm hoping next year because I'm going to invest my money. And what I plan on doing is I'm going to go see, they go back on concert. I want to go see the Hollywood Vampires. I'm going to take a trip out to Europe if I have to. And if there's a meet and greet, I'm going to give him some money because I want to meet Johnny. And hopefully I can get him for 1 minute or 2 minutes just to talk on the channel. Just to say, hey, this is Johnny Depp. I would love to do that. So I'm just telling you now, that's what I'm going to do. If there's a meet and greet and I can meet the Hollywood Vampires, I'm going to Europe. I'm going to meet him. I don't care. And that's what I'm going to do. Just let you know. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm, because I heard that song Heroes for the first time. My God, I can't get the song Heroes out of my head. It won't leave my brain. I play it over and over and over again. I love it. And I heard Boogeyman, Surprise with Alice Cooper. It was good. It was really enjoying. And so if you haven't checked out the Hollywood Vampires, go to the YouTube channel. Check them out. They got some albums out there. Really, check it out. Check it out. I'm going to try to make that happen, Lily. I'm going to try. You would cry if I see him? Who said that? Someone said that. Don't cry. I would try. I would try to just get a minute of footage with him, Cooper, and Joe, just to take a quick shot. Say, hey, welcome to Rob's Rules. I'm Johnny. This is Alice. I'm Alice Cooper. I'm Joe. We just want to say, hope you subscribe, like the channel. That's all I want. If I can get that for 30 seconds of footage, 20 seconds of footage, just 1 minute of his time. Oh, I just want to. That's what I want to do. I want to spend the money. I want to go do it. That's my goal. That's my goal for next year. Virginia. Go see him in the Hollywood Vampires. Try to get a meet and greet. That's what I'm trying to do. That's my goal. So let me get everybody on here. We got a lot to talk about. Amber's been talking a lot of shite on Twitter and a lot of shit on Instagram. I only got to one thing. I want to hear their opinions. We got a lot to talk about. A lot of crap. People have been very annoyed with Eve and a whole bunch of shit. So we're gonna go through that today. I hope he would. I really hope Emma. I really love, because I'd love to get that footage and put it out there for you guys. Even if it's 30 seconds, 1 minute, it would be fantastic to put it on the channel, let you guys all see that. I would so love to do it. By the way, I did look into trying to have him on the stream. It would cost me $1 million. I don't have $1 million. If I did, guess what? I would do it. If I had so many subscribers that I had $1 million, I'm telling you right now, I would put Johnny here and do a 1 hour live stream so all you could see it. I went investing into it. I went looking into it. It costs $1 million to $1.5 million. I don't have that money. YouTube doesn't even. There's no way I can get that kind of money. If it was reasonable, I would have done it. But I don't have that kind of money. Yeah, it's just too much money for me to do. I would have loved to have done it. Anyway, let me get the crew in here. Let's talk. We got a lot to talk about. JFD, how are you, JFD?
And that's it.
Hi.
I'm good.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Also with me is
Hey,
how are you, Sandy?
how are you? I'm doing fine.
Tiffany.
Hey, Jeffy.
Hey,
What's going on, bud? Long time no see.
Hey, how's everyone?
are you awake?
Yes, I am awake. I was
Okay.
actually I downloaded Doom and I was playing that. So
Good to see everybody. If you haven't subscribed, General Zod or JFD or Sassy Queen or Tiffany Dan, yeah, Tiffany, make fun of me, just make fun of me. Hit all these channels up. Just hit that subscribe button. Hopefully, Cherry will drop all their channels in the chat. How's everybody doing today? How are you? How's everybody? You all right?
Well, first up, just real quick, everybody, YouTube has decided to be a pain in my neck today. And when you go sub to my channel, it will look like I have no videos because they wiped them entirely off my home screen. You have to click on the videos tab on my channel in order to see my videos right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, this just happened like a couple of hours ago. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, sorry, audio is breaking. What happens is, I missed the comment. Anyway, some of audio is breaking. What happens is, as people come in, the Wi-Fi and everything has to pick them all up. So it sounds like I'm a fish on the water the first couple of minutes, and it'll go away.
I know from what I saw today, from what Tug had posted a video about they changed the swearing because those that are getting monetized, sometimes you can't mention some things or some swear words or your video gets demonetized. So now they're allowing you to say, now you can swear, pretty much swear. I think you got to go underneath the watch Tug's video. He posted it up because
I will, yeah. Well, I don't swear too much. I only swear when I'm really, really, really angry. I mean, I have to be tremendously angry for me to swear. So you don't see many of my videos of me swearing. On Campia was an exception. It really pissed me off, but besides that, I don't swear too much. So how are you, JFD?
yeah, I never fucking swear at all.
God.
It is totally.
And there he goes.
Dude, I said YouTube, like when I first started, they pulled, or when they first monetized me, they demonetized half my library. So I had to put in a request. So what the rules are for anyone who does have a channel and swear, actually, you have to wait the first 15 minutes of a video. If you don't know how hard that is for Mr. Pop Culture, I've really had to rein him in. And we sit there at the countdown, and as soon as it reaches like 15, then he just like lets loose. But yeah, it's like if you're monetized and you have ads, you have to wait 15 minutes for all the ads to be placed, and once they're placed, then you can go nuts.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. I didn't know. Now I know. Somebody sent me a super chat. I think. Oh my God, I got to catch up. But it was who? Megan. Megan. What your live streams there. Oh, I think she meant to say, I love your live streams. They are so much fun. Megan, I'm going to get to that comment. Hold on. I got to find it. But I just saw you posted, so idiot I am. Oh, here it is. Megan, Diamond. Oh, wow. We got a couple. Hold on. Let me get to them. There's Diamonds. There's Megan's. Did I miss anybody else? I think I missed somebody else. I'm so sorry. I can't find it. All right. Well, anyway, let's get to Megan's. Let's get to Diamonds. Megan says, it says, your live streams. They're so much fun. I think she meant, I love you. Look at your sleep, man. I'm telling you. Look at the hat. Look like you're pissed out, man.
No, someone said they can't see me, so hey, everybody. This is just Zod chilling today. I got to work at midnight. Nice to see everyone. Howdy.
Thank you, Megan. So funny. Look at you. Wouldn't be surprised he fell asleep on the other live stream. I mean, who knows? It's possible with this guy. Then he missed the live stream entirely, and his bitchy was like, "Did you get up?" No.
Oh man, you know what it is? These overnight shifts just destroy me. the next day, and then we extended the mall hours.
Right.
So I've been running the gauntlet.
Have you ever watched the movie Mall?
Yes. Yes, I have, guys. I know. I got all the jokes. Get them all out of your system. Yes, Paul Blart. I'm a lot. Hey, I'm a lot sexier than Paul Blart. Look at this. Look at this going on right here.
They got mad. I can't see that. You can't see that. Diamond said, hey everyone, love you all, XXO. And I've been seeing Eve hating. Oh my God, this is so true. This is so true, and I cannot tell you guys on Twitter. Eve Barlow has been baiting people and then blocking a bunch of people. I guess she hasn't cut out to being the new cheerleader. let's get Miss Queen's thought on this because I'm sure she's got something to say. Go ahead, Sandy.
What was that?
Oh, Sandy, she was cooking something. I caught her at a bad time. Hold on. Okay, Tiffany, you want to say something while Sandy's busy?
I'm trying to get my after workout drink going. I'm gonna pass it to Zod.
Okay. I'm back.
You're back.
Go, Sandy.
That's Sandy.
First and foremost, when I saw what was going on Twitter, I'm like, who the fuck is Eve Barlow? I'm like, who is she? I'm like, I'm not even going to entertain the stupidity and the ignorance of it all. But I'm going to just let the knob slobbing arse keep putting her foot in her mouth, because by the time this trial comes, she's done. Point blank, period. Completely done.
Some people feel, now I don't know if you guys heard this on Twitter. My video's coming out probably Sunday morning. You're going to hear about it. Amber, if you guys remember correctly, she went after 200 Twitter accounts. And Twitter said, we're not giving you anything unless you get the judge's okay. So we're not good, because that's freedom of speech, freedom of privacy. We're not going to get sued for it. We're going to pass that to the judge. We're not going to take it upon ourselves to do what you're asking for. So now it's come down to 2 accounts. I don't know if you know this. I do know the 2 accounts, who they are. No one in this chat, by the way, but I do know who those 2 accounts are. And now she's trying to get their address. And I just want to let you know that the latest update is the umbrella guy said if these people have to go to court, then he will make sure that they have legal representation. So I just thought I'd inform you on it. I'm going to go more in detail video, but it is down to 2 people, and I will show the order and all this. There's a lot that's happened. I mean, there's a bunch of orders. There's so much. I mean, Amber going off on people, Eve blocking people, Jennifer Howell getting harassed online. Oh my! There's so much to talk about today.
So, Rob, what is to ask a question? What is the knob slobbing shack going after these people on Twitter for?
Here's the whole thing. So I'm going to update because I saw some of you on Twitter, and you should be aware of this. What she's trying to do is she's trying to prove the fact that whether we're real or not. Then, if we are real, he wants to sue for defamation. So she's looking to sue. I don't know why she picked these 2 people, but she says that these are the worst of Twitter that go against her. These 2 people have put up things out there that she says is totally defamation. Now she wants to go after them. Sure, she's put 200 people. Now she's put 2.
I'm going to iterate on that one. I'm like, first and foremost,
I can't say. Florida, I can't say because I don't want to put it out there. But there are 2 people, and if you want to ask, feel free to go on Twitter and ask the umbrella guy, because he knows who they are. I know who they are. He'll let you know, but do it privately. I don't want to put it out there.
Here's I'm gonna iterate on that one. Like, first and foremost, on a legal standpoint, the only way she can actually sue the 2 Twitter users for defamation is if she can prove with preponderance of evidence that she lost money because of what they said. Now, the reason why we're having a defamation trial with JD and the knob slobbing Shat is because he had preponderance and hell beyond reasonable doubt of evidence that the knob slobbing Shat op-ed costing him money. Now here's my theory of madness. He probably wanted to sue but didn't want to sue for money. But because Benjamin Chu's like, look, if you're going to file a defamation lawsuit, you have to put a monetary value on it. Now, we all know he lost way more than freaking $50 million. So he's like, okay, we'll just do it at $50 million. But we all know the Pirates of the Caribbean, that's more than $50 million.
Right.
Because the last movie, he was getting $50 million.
But
fantastic.
Go ahead.
Beast was upwards of $220 million to make. 120 went to him being in the role itself, at least, because he's the highest paid actor in that roster, and with him not returning for 3, he got for only $50 million of that. So he lost tons of money on that franchise alone too. So if you put that together with the Pirates, it's probably upwards of $200 million at least.
Oh, Princess Maya!
Maya's here. You want to do a roll call? Oh, she got her friend over too. So this is Maya, and
that's my friend. Bree.
That's your friend Brianna. Maya, you guys want to do a roll call?
Yeah.
Do you want to explain to Bree how you do a roll call?
Yeah.
Tell Bree.
Bree, how you do the roll call is you read the names, and if you get stuck on a name, my dad reads it for you.
Okay. Okay, so let me make some room.
Hi, Christine. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Diamond. Hi, Emma. Hi, Rose.
Let Bree do a couple. The dog's in the way. No, you're in the way.
And the fur baby wants to get in on this too.
Hi, Lara.
Oh, in the bathroom.
Hi, Rebecca. Hi.
But who are you looking at?
Instead, I'm gonna say.
This is Tess.
Hi, Tess. Hi.
This is Lara.
Ruby. Hi, Ruby.
Who's
hi,
that?
Jane. Hi,
Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Yazida. Hi, Christine. Hi, Cherry. Hi.
Who's that?
Kaylee. I said hi to Kaylee already.
Did you say hi to Lila?
Hi, Lila.
Did you say hi to anybody in my show? Did you say hi to any of them?
Hi,
Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany. Hi. JFD. Hi, General Zod. Hi, the Sussy Queen.
Hi, Princess Maya.
I love it.
Hi, Sandy.
Now she see my face, she know the name.
Who's that?
Hi,
Kel?
I said hi to Lily.
You said hi to Lily?
I said hi to TJ.
Let her do
I
some.
said hi to Casey.
Let her do some. Here, I'll give you one. Here.
That's
Tina.
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 Hi, Tina.
Here, how about her?
Hi, Emma.
Emma. There you go. Her name is Issa.
Hi, Issa.
There you go. Yummy.
Hi, Amy.
There you go. Connie.
Hi, Connie.
There you go.
Rose. Hi, Rose.
Maya, you gotta say this. Who's that?
Hi, Phantasmagorical.
There you go.
Woo! She said it. Yay.
Okay.
Hi, Rebecca.
There you go.
Hi,
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Okay, hold on.
Hi, Lila.
They're so cute.
Kaylee.
Hi, Kaylee.
There you go.
Hi, Christine.
There you go.
Jane.
There you go. Okay, guys, I gotta go with the chat. Oh, here, you didn't get to say hi. Hi, Maya. Who's that?
Hi, Jana. Hi, Mandy. Hi,
Tal.
Hi, Tal.
All right. You got everybody. You good?
Ellie.
You good? You got everybody.
Wait.
Good.
Didn't say hi to her. Or her.
Go ahead. Who?
Hi,
Alicia.
Hi, Alicia. Hi.
Trevor.
Hi, Trevor.
Hi. Who's this?
Hi.
Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Okay, good. Thanks, guys. Go on. Oh, man, sorry. Okay, the roll call. That was done by Maya and her friend Brianna. Sorry. So go ahead. Whoever wants to talk, Feel free.
Well, I've said it before on your last live. I think this is just, she's trying to bait us. She wants that, if she can't get it in the courts, she wants the media to continue to be on her side and be all like, look how they're bullying her. Look how they're bullying her fans. See all the horrible things
They're
they're
not
doing.
bullying jack crap.
They're baiting us. They
Yeah.
want to say outlandish, incendiary things because they know some of us are going to jump on it. They screenshot those tweets, they show them out, and then the next thing you know, you see it in the freaking media and on websites. So it's a bait job.
What do you got to say, Mr. Sleepy Zod? What do you got to say?
All right, let me get up for this one.
Here we go. Here we go.
You know, when he has to set up, you know it's gonna be on and popping.
Here we go. Go ahead.
Here's the thing. I went to the webpage. There is actually a page out there with 1.8K people who actually subscribe to this channel, all about Amber Heard. There are people out there. And here's what this is. This is nothing that I haven't seen before in different fandoms, and I highlighted this on Late Night Talks last night. There are these people who think that there's a small minority who hates this woman, that we're just these trolls attacking her. See, the first part of this whole thing is they want to pull out these two individuals to see if they're real. And then what they're going to do is they're going to dig into everything these two individuals have ever said in their life to try to show a pattern of them being these mean, toxic people. And why do they target two people? Because they want to target what they perceive to be the worst of the comments to try to discredit a whole bunch of people. Within reality, there's people who comment, and I know people from this community, people who aren't even in this community who just don't like her, who's made comments. The comments have been not inflammatory or derogatory. They've just been like, hey, you're wrong. Here's counter evidence to the nonsense that you're putting out there. Let's say it like this. I don't prescribe to going into the bait, but at the same time, Amber has come out. And I'm gonna do a segment of this tonight. Father Zod dug up a whole bunch of interesting stuff. But the most interesting is you have her now on Twitter. As we speak, he's pulled up some tweets of her actually going after people and saying shit. Why is she doing it? Because she's doing what she did to Johnny Depp. She's trying to bait everybody into an argument intentionally. We are the Johnny Depp, and she is trying to not let us leave the house. She wants us in there, and Twitter is the most toxic environment on the face of the planet, and she knows you're going to get those one or two idiots out there who are going to fall for this bait. And look, this is the best thing you can do. You could just sit there and not say something. Now, look, I'm a fan of Adam Walton, but I'm just going to come out and say it. I don't think he should be saying anything counter to her, honestly. I think he should just let her go on and talk her shit she wants to talk, because she is going to be the architect of her own destruction. Look, have you ever met the people in school when you were in high school? You had the one bully, right? The miserable prick who would come in and make your life a living hell, steal your lunch money, give you nuggies, flush your head in the toilet, right? And what'd you do with that guy? One of two things happened, okay? In the extreme situation, Zod, myself, I knocked him on his ass. He never bothered me again. The other option was, if he was saying something to me, I just walked away, because what the bully is trying to do is they're trying to get that reaction. If you don't give them the reaction, then you just walk away and they move on to the person who will give them a reaction. It's petty, stupid high school bullshit that honestly, I have not ever once, even when I saw her on Twitter, actually given responses back to people. I have never once responded back because I got better shit to do, like go outside, play Doom 3, walk the dog, annoy PB. There's a ton of things I could be doing in my life. Don't react to this bitch. Don't go on there. Don't go on to her Twitter. Don't give her anything, because right now it's just a big, oh, everybody's the bots. Everybody's attacking me. And that stupid fucking asshole John Campia came on the other night, and I was making fun of his live stream. Yeah, I know, Rob. He's your favorite person. I was making fun of his live stream because this fucking idiot comes out, and this is just going to give you context, and he says, Snyder Cut fans are review bombing Godzilla. And it's like, you fucking idiot. Do you know how many thousands of people it would take to legitimately tank the review of a movie, right? And it's the same concept here, because he uses the whole toxic fans, this small minority come out and they say all these other things. And we're not toxic. We are people who are tired of this wench who's getting all of these movie roles, and we get to see more of her, even though she is the meanest, nastiest, obnoxious twat this side of fucking Hollywood ever. She made me like Brie Larson, and I hate Brie Larson, but she legitimately made me go, you know what? If I'm doing a 1-for-1 here, I can deal with someone who's just an idiot talking about the patriarchy. I can't deal with someone who abuses someone else and is the worst individual. And make no mistake, people. Now, I know some people are going to get mad in the comments, but this is the God's honest truth. Amber is not as stupid as people think. She's not. There's a plan here. She is meticulously baiting people. She is deliberately, purposefully baiting people out to make a counter defense. She's not dumb. She knows how to push people's buttons. You know, she's got that universal thing. You know, guys, you've been in a relationship with your woman, right? And you get into a disagreement, and she knows what to say to piss you off, and you're like, you had to say that thing about my father.
Yep.
You knew that was going to get me to engage back. Or she just walks away, but you want to keep on talking about it. That's what Amber is. She is the epitome of everything fucking annoying. That is what she is.
And to iterate on that, Zod, like I completely agree with you. One of her coworkers who has a podcast with another person, I forgot his name, but he was in the movie Never Back Down with her. And
I watch his podcast.
And he said she is smart. She knows what she's doing. And
she's not stupid.
Here's how because I watched Rob's video earlier this week about the what's his face that calls us toxic, and I saw I'm not even gonna say his name.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
I will. The fucking chill, John Campia. Fuck you. Sorry.
They're not even. I'm gonna tell you the knob slobbing chat and the ass kissing chat. I'm not giving them the time of day to even utter their name. But here's my response to when I see Twitter comments. The knob slobbing chat want to comment and try to go after somebody.
Well, she's always going after somebody. Listen, I got a whole bunch of stuff that I saved that she's going after people, and whether it's the entire community themselves or she's going after a single individual. I saved a whole bunch of stuff. I was like, I couldn't believe it. She's writing all this stuff, and let alone she attacks Waldman. She attacks everybody. And now with this defamation suit, now she's really trying to get after, which amazes me that she says this is the worst two people on Twitter against me. The worst two. So it isn't a YouTuber. I know someone brought up, well, what about a YouTuber? No, not a YouTuber. Just two on Twitter. And it's like, really, if it was any of us, I would have let you know. But it's not any of us. So, and they know who they are. And so I don't know what will happen. But here's how I see it. If the judge even thinks of doing that, then what does that say for all of social media? What does that say for everybody? That now taking away your freedom of speech, that now means all your information will be out there for anybody to see. Everything. your address, your phone number, your this, your that. Everything will be out there. It doesn't matter if you're on Twitter, Facebook, whatever you're on, because that's what's going to happen.
So
And that can happen. And that's why Twitter's like, we're not going to do that. We are not going to take people's information and give it to you so you could go after them. That's what it comes down
and
to.
I could have sworn, didn't Twitter say, I'm like, we're not giving that information unless a crime has been committed. We can't give that information.
Right, and they said that, and they also said unless the judge is going to rule on it, we're not going to let the judge make it
right now because this is a civil case on a legal standpoint. The judge would be like, no crime has been committed. Right. This is a civil case. No, you wasting my time. And and here's the amount of sanctions you got to pay for wasting my damn time.
By the way, I don't know if you guys know. Everybody's been talking about numbers on Instagram, and I happened to come across something which was really funny. Again, these are all going to be videos, so they'll clearly explain everything to everybody. Now, remember when Amber was calling everybody here a bot, and we weren't real, or our opinion doesn't matter and stuff? Now, Kaylee did a video on this, and I caught a glimpse of it. But then after her video, someone posted something, and it appears, again, I'm not saying I know for certain, but it appears that Amber is buying followers. And because the numbers were very weird. Like the numbers were positive, and all of a sudden it decreased like X amount. So there was this website, and I forget what it is because it's on this phone. I should have put it in the other phone too. I didn't do that. But it's like to check and see if they're fake followers. And it was this website that shows that she had fake followers of like 5,000 people or something like that. And so Twitter or Instagram, I think it was Instagram, cut off. So her numbers were going up and then went down. And then her numbers went back up again and it went down again. And I was like, that's a large number of people to unsubscribe to you at one time. A large number. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Yeah. And so I have a feeling, I'm not saying I know for certain, but I have a feeling that she's buying bots to subscribe to her. Just saying.
Well, here's the thing. Boosting numbers and stats is nothing that's new. I've known YouTubers who have done it. I'm not going to say them out loud, but there's a couple of people from a couple of different places that I know that brought like if they were over, they brought subscribers who are kind of people, but they just subscribe. They're like dead subs, but they're just enough to boost their numbers. I know with Instagram, I'm not on there, but the bitchy one was telling me that you can. There's sites where you can buy people. They're not exactly bots, but it's just like people who will never look at your stuff. They make these accounts, and then you can buy a bunch of them, and they're actually legitimately set up accounts. But what they do is they never look at anything. So, and Instagram doesn't have the same algorithm that YouTube has. For instance, if you guys notice you're unsubbed from someone, it's probably because you haven't watched a video in a while. So what YouTube does is if you haven't watched a video in a certain amount of time, they consider you a dead sub and they get rid of you on the channel. That's how they purge stuff.
I saw you online. I even rated you that Friday night, and that Saturday it unsubscribed me from your channel. Now I was just on there Friday night.
Oh yeah, that was a technical difficulty with YouTube. They go, "Whoops, sorry, we didn't adjust." That's a whole nother discussion. Rob, you and me know about that rabbit hole. That's a whole nother discussion about when they're adjusting the algorithm. A lot of big creators we wind up losing like 10 or 20 subs.
Because that happened to Tiffany. She went over 200, and then she went down all of a sudden. And I was like, so I said, I better make sure I'm subscribed to her because I didn't unsubscribe from her either. So I always check to make sure I'm with you guys because sometimes I know YouTube tries to do that to me, and I'm not going to let that happen.
Yeah. So guys, if you're subscribed to any of us here on the panel or Mr. Rob, make sure that you check in because they will unsubscribe you, especially to YouTube once every couple of months does a purge. And when they're doing it, sometimes even live subs, they'll scrubbed from your thing. I've had some people come on my channel and be like, I was subscribed and I don't know how I got unsubscribed. So just make sure you're always checking out your favorite content creator. But with what Amber Heard is doing, Instagram doesn't really have anything set up like that. So it probably took them a while to catch on. So she was able to boost the numbers. And what she did was, when you boost the numbers and you get yourself over a certain threshold, when you post something, it trends longer, just like here on YouTube. Like, now that I'm at 1,000, my stuff actually goes on different algorithms depending on how I tag it, because I'm slightly higher subs. So the algorithm will boost your channel. And it's the same thing with Instagram or Twitter. Like, if a thread has a certain amount of tweets, that'll get boosted and it'll get even more visibility. I'll actually have a hashtag for it. So what she probably did was, she brought a bunch of these accounts. They may have been actually set up by live people, but they weren't people who were going to watch her. And she brought enough of them to boost up whatever it was she was trying to say, to get it out to more people. And then when they caught on to what was going on, those all got scrubbed, which, once again, it's stuff I've seen before, but it's a clever tactic, because then you reach people, a group you wouldn't normally get. But here's the irony in the whole thing. The irony is, she claims we're bots, and essentially she's fucking using bots. That's what they are. They're literally bots. Literally.
That's what she does. What she does is whatever she accuses us or JD of doing, she's doing.
Exactly.
So, I mean,
the fur baby wants some love.
Yeah,
that is a gorgeous dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so that's the irony. I mean, you can call it what you want to. And technically, it's not bots. You are paying for real accounts. But in a sense, they might as well be, because dead subs, all that, I never believed in it. A while ago, I was given some kind of thing where they're like, oh, you want to boost your sub account? Here's the thing. And I never used them, because here's the thing that happens, which is what you guys saw with the Amber Heard account. There's a drop off. They eventually do detect that. And then your things plummet, which there's a whole bunch of things that could happen. You can wind up getting flagged and things for like that, because you're essentially using these dead accounts to boost your stats. And on the other end of that, that's really shitty too, for like people who've got like 200, 300. I don't know how Instagram works. Bitchy, that's more of Bitchy's realm. But, you got people who work really hard to get those ridiculous photos that they take for everyone to see, like, oh, yogurt day. Okay. Yeah. Like, Richie we'll be at the mall and she'll be like this, and I'll be like, what the hell did you just do? And she goes, oh, just don't worry about it. Takes pictures of me asleep and puts her on her Instagram. And I'm like, I hope you don't got a lot of people following you, because, like, I'm sitting with my hair all messed up.
As long as she isn't going to use that like Amber did with Johnny, you'll be okay. It'll be fine.
I'll be in court and we like, look at evidence number one. Clearly, he's unshaved and asleep.
Look at Zod sleeping.
But no,
Zod's on drugs. I told you that.
I mean, it's like look at these Hollywood stars when they get a YouTube account. Do you think that they honestly? I've been YouTubing for 3 years. Rob's probably been going about the same. Do you
3 years in April?
You think people just start off with fucking 1,000 subs? No, these guys get a YouTube channel and they boost their stats a little bit. The company does. They give them like a freaking handout. And then they got some things to play around with. Like, literally, the company will subscribe to them to boost their statistics. They do this with Hollywood stars. You guys can look this up. It's a true story. They do this with Hollywood stars, like when Brie Larson or anyone else, Kwasinski, who started his YouTube channel. They start out with a set amount, like
Will
monetized.
Smith.
It's bullshit. But we're the bots.
I agree.
All of the people here are fake. We're the bots, but yet here she is using these accounts.
Well, that's what I wanted to point out because I'm going to show the proof, by the way, because I have it. I'm going to show the proof of all this stuff I'm talking. I don't just talk to talk. That's why I make those videos to show you all that. Listen, there's so much going on. It's ridiculous. That's why I'm probably going to do another 5 videos this week because there's so much to tell you guys. But when I see numbers, okay, listen, if I see a couple of hundred, even 1,000 for a celebrity, maybe 5,000, that makes sense. But when I see a drop off of 5,000 people in one day, it just doesn't come. It just makes sense when you see 800 this day, 1,100, 600, all right, that makes sense. Then 5,000. Like, why did that number drastically drop? Nothing happened that could make that happen on that day. And I was like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's too big of a drop, too fast. I mean, listen, in my case, nobody should be following this woman, but that's not reality. But it just like the red flags went off, like something's going on here. Look at this. Look at these numbers. It doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. So, and I agree with Tiffany, by the way, and I'm going to let her, oh my God in heaven. Well, hey.
Well, Jerry, I always get distracted by that picture first thing, but then you said that, and I don't know, a villain just his mind wandered.
Yeah, you're not the only villains whose mind wanders. That's it.
I'm just like, I don't know how to take this.
Oh my God,
Jerry, gotta love our favorite moderator there.
Emma said this bot just ate chocolate. There you go.
Speaking of chocolate, I have some chocolate in the refrigerator. Hold on, I'll be right back.
That works for me. JFD, you've been so quiet. Say something.
Well, yeah, I'm not really that happy about the Twitter stuff, but I also saw that one of the ones commenting on the comment that she posted to Adam, saying he was short, but then shows a picture of Johnny and Adam next to each other, and it's like they're the same stinking height.
Yes, that was very comical. In case you missed it, Adam Waldman, and I was talking about this earlier, he posted Amber, like she was saying, I got 2 black eyes, a broken nose, something or other. She was like all hurt and injured, ribs were busted. And here she is, absolutely flawless, running on the beach. And like, she's jumping and she's looking at the camera real close. And perfection, like nothing is wrong with her. And he pointed it out. He showed some pictures, because he was in disgust. And she puts like, oh, you're short.
Yeah, and I could have sworn I saw on Twitter someone, I forgot who it was, but they actually put a picture of the Nafschlabi Shat and a picture of Rihanna's face when Rihanna, during the time.
Yes.
And compared and then had the same thing with what Adam Waldman said. I'm like, yeah, the lie you tell, because your face wouldn't be flawless like that too. Your face would have looked like Rihanna. In the basement. And if you had a broken nose, your nose would have been covered with bandage. So miss me with the bullshit and the lies you tell. Bless her heart, she tried.
Yeah. Johnny's girl, I know Kaylee sent me something, by the way. I kind of can't find it, but Johnny's girl sent me also, and where is it? There it is. Like, don't be sad. Why are you sad? Why are you sad? You got a frowny face. Why are you sad? I don't want to frown. Why? Oh, don't make me frown. Now you're going to make me frown because I have to do what the super chat does. So now I have to get all sad now.
There's a lot of knockoffs now.
Aww. You made me all sad now. Why are you sad? Oh, I don't want you sad. Oh, I hope you're okay. Oh, I don't know why you sent that. Well, I mean, thank you, but I don't want you sad. I want you to be happy. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, you know what? That's a great idea. It's all Johnny's fault. That's what we should do. Just right. Tiffany, I'm sure you got a lot to say. Go ahead, Tiff. Go ahead, do your rant.
Well, I mean, seriously, I find it interesting. We're all bots. Yet, you notice on Insta that JD's numbers never change unless it's an increase. There's never been a sudden drop in his Instagram account where all of a sudden he starts losing subs. Those all happen on Amber's Insta. So, logic dictates, as my late dad would say, that she has to be the one that has the bots or these dead subs. Because if it were Finn and we are all bots, then where's the sudden drop in his Insta followers?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he doesn't have that big drop. Yeah, I don't understand it either. Carol, this is wow. Carol said this. She said, I had a broken nose. I had 3 broken ribs from my ex. I couldn't move for 5 weeks, and my nose is still bent years later. Wow.
But yet the knob slobbing shat is frolicking on the beach.
I'm actually going to take a picture of that, but I might use that for a video. I'll just take the name out, but that's wow. That's
yeah.
Take a picture.
I'm like, okay, all right. But yet you have 2 black eyes, bruised ribs. And she said a broken lip. You can't have a broken lip. You can have a busted lip because there's no bones in the freaking lip. But I digress on her stupidity.
Yeah, but look what she's saying. She's saying that she couldn't even move for 5 weeks, and here's Amber on the beach running, frolicking around.
Right, exactly. Running, frolicking on the beach, ocean tubing with no freaking makeup. Because we all can tell what her face looks like when it has makeup on. She still looks like a 2-bit whore, but that's my opinion. But I digress on that. But, you know, I'm like, seriously? And my biggest thing is, you claim to have all these, but you have no medical proof. That's my biggest pet peeve right there.
Nothing was swollen. She's running around. If your ribs are hurt, man, first of all, I don't know if anybody's had their ribs besides Carol. I've also had my ribs. When you get hit in the ribs, man, it takes the wind right out of it. The first thing you get hit in the ribs, man, your oxygen level is, and you're trying to breathe, so it's a part of your chest. So it's very painful when you're trying to breathe and you're hurt and your ribs. It's not a joke, but nothing. She just looked nothing. You're welcome to use my name. I'm proud. Yeah, I'm proud you have survived too, Carol, and that's fantastic. And I'm glad you let me use, because I would love to use that for a video. I think that's great proof when I do the Adam Wolf. I want to prove to people that say, listen, here's somebody in the chat. Here's somebody who's had this happen to them. Look what they say right here. Look at Amber here. Look at these pictures here. Look what she's doing here. How could she claim this, yet this is how she is? Come on, this is real life, man. This is real life. People go through this.
Here's the biggest thing that pisses me off about this, besides the fact that you have someone like Carol, who kudos to you for being a survivor. That's a huge thing, and you should be proud of yourself for that. But here's the thing. If you guys don't know, I am a first-degree black belt in 2 different martial arts styles. I've competed in multiple tournaments. I've won first place in a grand championship, which was a world kind of tournament thing. I don't talk about it a lot because it's like, oh, I don't really care that I accomplished it. I did martial arts because I love to do it. But I have fractured my ribs. I dislocated my shoulder, which, Rob, you know about New York healthcare. They said it wrong, so it still breaks in and out of place. It's like an inch or 2 off. So if I hit it just right, it'll pop out of place, and I have to pop it back into place. I've had
Between
my
you
jaw.
and reading all these people with the broken ribs and stuff, I'm like, oh my God, man. Oh.
Oh yeah, I've had my jaw not dislocated, but like it like clicked back into place. I got a cut above my eye, like it's like right underneath my eyebrows. Like if I shave them, you can see where there's a separation. Where I had a huge gash in my eye, and I could tell you something. When I had my ribs, I had a dislocation and heavy bruising. This was when I competed in some like cage stuff because UFC. I did a preliminary. I was on a team in a gym over here in Wisconsin, and
I got a question for you.
yeah.
John says, "Oh yeah, I can beat up Mike Tyson." So what about you, man?
Hell no, John. That's bull claims. So I would not take Iron Mike one punch, and he'd be like, "That stupid guy. You see what you do right there, dumb son of a bitch." He doesn't matter, Mike Tyson. But anyways, no, I wouldn't mess with Iron Mike. One punch and you're done. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care how old he gets. If you guys seen him fight recently, good God, that man, I would never challenge Iron Mike. Like, all he has to do is hit you with one of those haymakers and you're going to sleep. But yeah, I mean, when I first had my ribs injured, when I got kicked, I immediately, and I've been doing this for years, I immediately buckled in pain. It was like a pain I had never felt. And it was like you were saying, Rob, like the air was sucked out of me. I couldn't breathe. I was like gasping for breath, and I dropped to my knees. And I mean, I finished the fight, but at that point, I think it was just adrenaline. But let me tell you, when I got kicked, I felt it. And the next day, my girlfriend at the time was pissed. She lifted up my shirt. The whole side of my fucking ribs was all black and blue. I couldn't move for a day. She had to get me ice. Like, I went back to her house. I literally couldn't move for the day. I was on the couch, and there was like, she was putting ice packs on my ribs. So when you tell me that you broke 5 ribs or whatever bullshit she said, and then you were able to come out looking magnificent, like you're doing a photo op out of water and swim? Are you shitting me? Like, you're able to fucking swim? No. Are you serious? You're going to sit there and tell me that not only were you able to move the next day, but you were able to just majestically, like, come out of the water like you have photography all around you and be like, "Oh, guys, I survived." Fuck you. I don't believe you. I'm sorry. Like, no. This is the biggest crock of shit I've ever heard in my life. And I've heard a lot of shit from a lot of different people.
Yeah, you see, people are saying over and over, they have pictures, they have proof that of what it looks like. I've seen some because I remember Jana said she was one of the show, but I remember there was a video that Tammy did with Jana, and man, that was, my God, I was sitting there, like, first of all, I didn't know who it was, right? I didn't know who it was. So then when I saw it, like the injuries of the eye, like the eye alone, it was brutal. It was like bloodshot. And that doesn't, when your eye is bloodshot, that doesn't go away easily, you know? You could see the markings on the face, on the side of the cheek. I've seen people. I've been in a courthouse, so I can tell you personally, I've seen people, eyes all swelled up, black and blue. Their arms were full, like every color you could think of, yellow, purple, green. And it was big, like this. I mean, and these are women coming in the summertime into the courthouse wearing long sleeve clothes, sunglasses, and long sleeve pants. It's 90 degrees out there. So the judge is looking at me and looking at her like, I'm going to have to tell her, I said, "Judge, you can't give out the order unless you see it." She's like, "What you're describing is horrible. It's horrific. But unfortunately, it's my job to see it, and you're going to have to show it." And the woman would turn her head down. Like, she did want to do this. This is the person she loved. And it wasn't one woman, and it wasn't two, and it wasn't five, and it wasn't 10. It was case after case after case. And yeah, we did have men. We did. There was men who came in there, and I was sitting there like looking at the judge, like, how do we do this every night? How do we sit here and see person at the person come here and abused? It really with your mind and your body and your soul, you just feel so deflated. Like, why would people do this to others? Why? It doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. It doesn't matter who you love, man to man, woman to woman. Doesn't matter. It's not excusable. It's not excusable. And the marks don't go away in a day. They don't go away in a day. These are true life. These are people who I see every single day in a courthouse hurt. They don't go away. This is scary stuff. Johnny's girl says, thanks again. She says, not scared. Tooth pulled yesterday. I'm in pain. Oh, man. Well, I hope you feel bad. I know what that feels like. A tooth being pulled, for those who haven't had it done, feels like someone punched you in the mouth. That's what it feels. It feels like I remember I had mine pulled over here, and it just felt like someone just went boom. And I just, that throbbing pain. You have to talk like this. You can barely eat. I know that feeling, man. I know that feeling. Kaylee, by the way, thank you. I saw you before you gave me super chat. I just want to thank you. I didn't give you any credit, and I missed it, so let's say thank you. I saw you sent it. I'm just sorry. I didn't catch it. My fault. Sorry. And thank you, Johnny's girl. I hope you feel better. Well, just take some ice, maybe Excedrin, Advil, something like that. Hopefully it'll go away. But it's just a scary thing.
And by the way, I just want to say my co-host is in here, Mr. Pop Culture PB. I did not talk about the smack about you yet, sir.
I saw that comment. Here we go. It's about to be lit.
I believe it's been called. We're apparently the old married couple on YouTube, so don't worry, it's not a vlog.
Every time I log onto y'all's chat, y'all, I'm like, they are killing me. I was like, I'm slacking so hard because PB goes in, and I'm like, oh my god! And here you have Perp and Cyber Husky and Mad Squirrel. They just sitting like, I can't right now. These two, y'all do sound like an old married couple. Well, actually, it's hilarious how the back and forth banter between the two of you is. I was like, it's hilarious. Don't get me started on your when you did your 1,000 view 7-hour marathon. Oh my god! And I hung all 7 hours with them, and they were back and forth. And even
we didn't skip a beat at 7 a.m. I was actually proud.
I'm surprised I hung in that long. I'm like, oh Lord, because I didn't want to miss it. Because at first I was gonna go. I'm like, but then I'm like, no, the conversations and the chat started again. I'm like, hilarious. It was hilarious. But oh my god.
Yeah, there you go. The love is real. The love is real.
Because I look at it this way: when you go back and forth like that, I mean, and you don't get sensitive when someone tells you off. That's true friendship and camaraderie. Because I'm like, the banter between me and my homegirls, that when I talk to them, is hilarious. And you guys, oh my god, I was like, I laughed so hard to my side fucking hurts with y'all two going back.
Well, I don't know if this is going to please anybody. I went over this Wednesday. It took a whole hour for me to get out. So I'm going to just try to read the whole thing, and then you guys the panel can go off on this. This is from Amber and her lawyers. I didn't get to talk to these people about it, so I just want to see what their opinion of this panel says. So Tiffany was there. So they wrote, and this is on Instagram or her Twitter, if you don't know where I'm getting this from. It says, we are pleased, but by no means surprised by the court's denial of Mr. Depp's application for appeal. The evidence presented in the UK case was overwhelming and undeniable. To reiterate, The original verdict was that Mr. Depp beat Amber on no fewer than 12 occasions and was left, oh my God, in fear for her life. I want to say something. I'm going to hold my breath. Mr. Depp's confused recollections caused by his years of substance abuse meant that he was not a credible witness to his own actions. The verdict stands, and the British journalist can write without fear of legal threats that Mr. Depp is categorically a wife beater. That is from Amber Heard, who added last sentence or two, and from her attorneys. I'm going to let the panel go off all they want right now. Go ahead and rant.
What a crock of shit. Let me tell you something. Okay, first off, the thing that that's astonishing me is, okay, let's be logical here. Mr. Pop Culture PB is in the chat and he's a big fan of numbers. So let's do numbers here. Has she even proved once? Has she proved once that one claim that she's made has actually been legitimate? Because as far as I've seen, she has yet to prove one time that she's legitimately been abused. Now, if we want to play devil's advocate, we could say the message that Johnny, the personal message that he had messaged someone on his own phone to a friend, calling her names, could have, in a sense, been emotional abuse if you want to stress beyond the limits of comprehension. But I mean, she's yet to prove one time she got hit, yet she's going for the fucking gold and saying 12. Bitch, I haven't seen a proof of one. Why don't you start with one? Show me one, and then, slowly build your bullshit fantasy that, oh, I've been abused 12 times. Secondly, okay, and the most important, this fucking paper, this does not give you license to make claims about people personally. And what this does is it empowers journalists to call anybody anything that they want to. If they so choose, they can pick any fucking celebrity they don't like that week, and they can say, yeah, you're a drug addict. Go ahead and bring us to court. We're just going to win that shit because look what we did to Johnny Depp. Are you kidding me? Not only do you empower someone who's so full of shit, I can't even stand listening to that, but you also empower these stupid fucking parasitic leech journalists who think that their articles even mean a damn anymore because there hasn't been a fucking legitimate prize-winning journalist since I was a kid, and that was somewhere in the era of the 90s. So these fucking vultures now can go on harassing and bothering people who don't deserve it. You guys, British tabloids, you want to get real? What about the fucking shameless hit pieces you did on Kate Winslet? I wish she went back and sued those motherfuckers. They called her fat. They called her this and that. They said that she was a mediocre actress, but she wasn't pretty enough to be on the road. These are the people you want to empower? These shameless, parasitic assholes are the people you want to give power to? And that's what this verdict does. Let's take out the Johnny Depp angle for a second. Let's just talk about what this means, what Johnny Depp was fighting for in this situation. Fuck you, PB. In this situation, what Johnny Depp was trying to prove was the fact that you can't go and make claims that you don't have any proof of. Now, I don't care about what Amber says. Journalists, where did you find the proof? Where did you find the evidence that proved he was a wife beater? Where was your leg work? You know where it was? They didn't at all go through his trash or anything like that. They did one interview. And they said, hey, Amber, did Johnny hit you? And she said, yeah, he did. It was terrible. I was so scared for my life. I was huddled in the corner and he held me hostage, blah, 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 blah. And the fucking weirdo who was on the other end was like, oh, poor Amber, we're going to publish this right away. We're going to tell your struggle. We're going to get your truth out there. Did they do legwork? Did they talk to coworkers? Did they talk to anybody outside of Amber Heard? No. The answer is no. They talked to no one. They published bullshit, and the judge verified it. Way to go. Way to fail the people in the UK. Way to fail the normal everyday person. Way to fail any celebrities who wants to shoot a movie in your fucking area. Just way to fail. I'm so proud of you. The UK, this fucking rag, Elon Musk, and the rest of these pricks can all take this article, shine it up really nice, turn that son of a bitch sideways, and stick it straight up their ass. I hate all of you.
Why can I imagine you saying that in The Rock's voice right now?
If you smell what's that?
I'm like, and I'm saying that, Zod. I was picturing you saying it in The Rock's voice. I'm like,
he's got the
why
microphone.
am I thinking it?
If you smell.
I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Here's my thing on this one. After you read that one, Rob, because I remember I actually read that. I'm like, what the fuck? Seriously? Bless her heart.
Yeah, I'll go off last. I'm gonna let you guys have fun.
Bless this knob schlaben chat who likes to chat in beds, who likes to pop a squat in beds. I'm scared for my life. This what were you scared for your life, but yet you called to meet you. You were scared for how are you scared for your life when you're frolicking on the beach, you're ocean tubing the next day? I'm held hostage where? Your freeloading freaking friends were around you. You were able to drive because there's proof of you driving around LA in your vehicle. So how was he keeping you from your friends? Your friends was living with y'all rent free. I fear for my life. I'm gonna need you to miss me with the BS.
Yeah.
She was afraid of her life. She was afraid of losing the lap of luxury. That was what she was afraid of. She was afraid of losing the life that she had.
That's what she was afraid of. Go ahead.
That's what she was afraid of. When she says she was afraid of her life, of course she was. She was afraid that he would find her out. That's what she was afraid of. Find her out, and she's going to lose that life of luxury and be sent right back to Texas, right where she came from. That's what she was afraid of. Nobody's going to tell me different.
Phantasmagorical says, Papa Bear PB loves it when I call him that. Didn't say hi to me. Tell Zod to pronounce my name. LOL. Love you all. Okay, Zod. Go ahead. Super
Phantasmagorical. I said it. I've said it in the mirror 20 times before I got on.
Yeah, that's not an easy name to pronounce. It took me a while too.
Exactly, Crispy Company. Which abuser lets your friends live in the penthouse? Exactly. Our point exactly. The lies the knob schlobbing shack tells. I'm fear for my life. Fear for your life. Your friends was freaking living with you. I was held hostage. Your friends went on vacations with you guys. Seriously? Cut the bullshit.
Yeah. Well,
if you're in fear for your life, why the hell are you not on the phone immediately with your parents?
Oh, yeah, this is gonna...
Explain that to me.
Why?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, she's afraid for her life and she's financially set. Why doesn't she just get out of there? Why doesn't she just leave? Get her friends and go.
She had the money to leave.
Yeah.
The van that she had as far as the as a domestic violence case, for those that don't have the funds to pick up and pack up and get out of that relationship, they're stuck there until they can find a way and figure a way to escape. But she had the money and the friends. Hell, she still got musky balls. So miss me with the I was feared for my life, because you already know the question that Benjamin Chew was probably going to ask her. I understand when he gets ready to cross-examine her, well, Miss So-and-so, if you were feared for your life, why'd you stay? You had the money and the means to get out. Your friends was there. So how, I'm explain to the court, explain to the jury how, if you feared for your life and you felt like you were being a hostage, why would your abuser allow your friends to live off their dime? You lived and went on vacation off their dime, off his dime. You were scared because once you got caught, you lost the money. That's all. That's all you were in that relationship for, money and clout.
Rebecca asks, she has a serious question. You remember when Johnny Depp got a message from, she thinks, Amber's father, saying that it was her lawyers told her to do this? Is that really the whole truth? I don't think it is. I think it's a bunch of crap. I think it's Amber all the way. Yeah, it's Amber all the way. Go ahead.
Bullshit. No lawyer worth their damn salt is going to be like, no, I call bullshit.
No, hold on, Tiffany. We're talking about the same lawyer who outed their client and said that they couldn't pay to the children's hospital because they were tied up with legal fees. I mean, I would question the greatness of the legal fees.
Why was she manufacturing evidence for years then? Explain that, because she had all these pictures ready to go. I
mean, no, I think she was definitely in on it, but I think there is truth to the lawyer going, well, this whole Me Too thing is hot, Amber, and if you want to stay relevant, here's what you got to do. Because I'm just saying, when you look at this lawyer who represents her, and the lawyer themselves is smug and arrogant, especially when they come out the next day after the UK and go, see, we were telling you he's an abuser, even though the case was rigged, but, whatever.
Look at what South Florida just said. South Florida thrifter.
Different lawyer at the time of the Symmetra Spectre. Oh, well, then, yeah, I'd say it's bullshit and it was all Amber. Continue.
Well, damn, now that we know it was the wrong lawyer, it was all on her.
That's a new layer. And something that makes me curious, South Florida, if you could enlighten me in the comments there. Did the other lawyer drop this? Because if she's no longer with her, that makes it interesting. If the lawyer, maybe she, let's go into what Tiffany was saying, but maybe the lawyer knew what she was going to do and said, you know what, I'm not going to be a part of this, because I was playing the other end with this current lawyer. The only people who are going to benefit from this lawyers is the fees themselves. Yeah, that's why I was going with this lawyer themselves. I would totally picture them saying, oh, yeah, Amber, go ahead. This Me Too thing is hot. Go on and attack Johnny. Okay. But if she had a previous lawyer, I would like to know if they quit the case and why. Because I think that would be an interesting question.
I'm gonna tell you guys something. I work in a courthouse. I've seen a lot of crap, right? So I'm gonna give you an example of one case that happened. I was in family court. So these couples really couldn't stand each other. So me and the judge are like, wow. So these attorneys get up, right? And one attorney's mouthing off. And the other attorney turns to him, is like, you son of a bitch, blah, 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 blah. And we're like, whoa, these two must, like, hey, they were really at each other's throats. Like, this is what my client is fighting for. I don't know what I don't care about your client because I defend my client. But I was like, wow, these guys look like they're going to punch each other out. So the court officer is like getting ready to pounce. So the judge is like, okay, listen, ho. Everybody else take a break. Let's take a break. Let's chill out, okay? So the clients go outside. The court officers go with the clients to separate, make sure they're separate so they don't do anything. And then they close the doors, and she's like, counsels, what the hell is going on? And so the guy turns the other way. And I swear to God, this is what he says. I said, boy, you really got me on that point. I had to look good. He said, yeah, you look good for your client. I give you credit because I didn't know what you were going to say. He said, what do you think about lunch? 12:30? Yeah, 12:30 is going to mean me and the judge were like, what just happened? What? So I'm telling you, they had me and the judge because we never seen them. We never saw them in the building before. But they were like, bam, 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 calling each other out, going after each other. I thought they were going to break into a fight. And all of a sudden they're like, yeah, oh, you got me good. That was a great play. I think your client's really going to fall. That was beautifully said. I didn't know what to say. I was like, oh my God.
The glare, what are you smoking and what are you drinking?
Oh, he's trolling. I didn't know
Are you smoking anything? Are you drinking anything?
Where's trolling
The
again?
world's greatest troll. I'm telling you right now, if trolling was an art form, this man would be like, no, when John Campia talks about trolls, he meant the glare. Like that's trolling to an expert level.
Bravo.
If this was like a fantasy world, maybe that'd be great. No, but there's no way these two will ever see eye to eye. These two will hate each other till they can't breathe anymore. That's
And
just how
who
it
in
is.
the world would blame JD for not wanting anything to do with her ever again? Like he just wants her to go away.
Yeah, so listen, I deal with a lot of attorneys and they listen, I don't against them. They're like a car salesman, right? They're your best friend, they're your best buddy. As long as you're paying those retainer fees, as long as you're gonna sit there and pay you their fees, they're your best friend in the world. Once you stop paying their fees, you know what they do? They do a court order so they don't have to associate with you anymore, and they'll say, I'll see you later. So I'm not saying all lawyers are like that. I'm not going to categorize every single lawyer like that because that wouldn't be fair. But I can tell you that I've seen a lot of them. You know, you have your great attorneys. There's some attorneys that are absolutely amazing. I mean, I know them. I talk to them. They're really good guys and girls. They're really, I have no problem. But there are some of them out there that and like this goes for every profession. You're always going to have those underhanded people. That's just life.
Just Deathless Angel's comment. I don't know how a lot of people would feel about that.
Well, let me see what you said. I'm behind on
it. Wouldn't this be absolutely great if it turns out to be a collab between AH and JD in order to out the corrupted systems of the world? Wow.
I do.
A lot of people would be a Deathless Angel. A lot of people would be extremely upset with JD, but I seriously doubt that would ever happen because one, as far as nobody wants to be in a legal battle, and JD's only doing this to clear his name. So yeah, that wouldn't be. We should cheer for love, the glare, but I can't with you right now. It's too much right now.
Oh man.
Not to shamelessly promote myself, but just so you guys know, just found out from YouTube through email, my membership perks are being reviewed, so I will be starting membership on my channel. Thank you. And I just want to take this time because there's a lot of people here who are sub to my channel. I want to thank all of you guys very much and continue the support because John Campia has 284,000 people. Can we please get above him? Can everybody on this channel please get above him so that when I make fun of him, it'll actually come on my channel and to respond because PB would love that. PB would love it. I'll have Rob and PB on the same channel. Oh my God. John Campia will go back to his channel and cry. I love it. I would love it.
I'm trying, Zod, but my channel, I do various subjects, and all of them tend to tick a lot of people off. So
Well, if you're not pissing people off, Tiffany, you're not doing it right. The best way to do this is all you do is you say what's on your mind, girlfriend, and that's what you do. So you keep on doing you, and people hate it. Fuck them.
I attack Autism Speaks. I attack the Judge Rotenberg Center. I attack AH. I mean,
And by the way, wasn't
I don't
it
know.
Autism Day?
World Autism Day was yesterday, and I even did a vid on it. My entire actually autistic hashtag. We get attacked every World Autism Awareness Day and Autism Awareness Month
Ridiculous.
long. It's vicious. It's ugly. I actually had to take a break on World Autism Day because of a particular tweet, and it's already getting ugly. We've been equated to being predisposed towards fascism and Nazism. We've had
Oh my God.
people who are not really autistic because we have Twitter accounts, and it's just going to go on all month long. It does every single year. So, as usual, I save the screenshots and I cover it.
You know what, Tiffany? I just want to say, I did that interview with you, and you guys can go check that out. It was me, Tiffany, Mad Squirrel. We did a very, semi as serious as I can be, because his father's side was like, "Don't you joke around." I was like, "Okay, fine, God." So we did an interview. We kept it light, but we got into some heavy stuff, and I just gotta say, anybody who could sit there and insult you, you direct them to me, and I will tell them about themselves to the point where they will cry, because you are the sweetest, kindest person I've ever met. And the irony of people attacking somebody who's representing the autistic community on a day that's supposed to be a representation of the autistic community is so fucking mind-boggling stupid that I can't even think right now of how asinine and it boggles my mind. Like, the stuff you do, I am so proud to sit there and watch this stuff, especially having the talk with you and all the stuff, the people you've helped. It's a shame. It's a shame, and those people should be ashamed of themselves. And don't ever feel like you should get mad at these idiots, because guess what? We've got idiots everywhere, and they get mad about something because they're all a bunch of little snowflakes and they can't handle their feelings anymore. So, well,
they've been targeting us for years. A lot of people don't like people like me, and there's millions of us all over the world.
What's wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with you.
Well, they could catch these hands.
And they attack us because we have Twitter accounts, we can read, we can communicate. So we're not really autistic. We are just trying to look for rewards, entitlements, and privileges, was what we were all told yesterday.
Wow, that's so wrong on so many levels. It's not even
I actually have a screenshot of the tweet. I did an actual video on it.
That's wrong. That's wrong. I'm sorry. That's totally wrong. I'm so sorry.
You know something?
That's wrong. That's shameful.
The cowards and the that don't understand anything about autism, because I have my cousin, her daughter is autistic, and she doesn't speak. And I meant to comment, because I actually watched that one where it was you, Zod, Mad Scroll. You guys was talking about the differences of autism. My cousin, her daughter, we call her Lala. My baby cousin Lala, she's autistic and she doesn't speak. And I remember my cousin was talking to me. She's like, she's 5 and she's not speaking. And I had turned to my cousin. I said, she knows how to speak. She just don't want to speak to y'all. When she's to speak, she'll talk to you. But right now, I was like, you got to understand, kids, when they take their time speaking, they know how to speak. They just don't want to speak to you right now. They just don't have nothing to say they want to talk about. So one day, out of the blue, Lala was like, because her brothers love to give her love, come and give her hugs and kisses, and she's like her older brother TJ, which he's think he's about 9. She's like, get off me. And she's like, Sandy, she said a full on sentence, get off me. No, get off me. I'm like, I told you. And she's like, you were right. I was like, I told you. She know how to speak. I was like, every kid that's autistic that don't speak, they know how to speak. They just don't want to speak to you right now. They're like, they probably don't feel comfortable speaking. So when they're ready, I said, don't push her to speak. When she's ready to speak, she's going to speak. And she sure did. Now she's starting to talk more. Something like, I was like, and I told her, you better enjoy the times that she's just,
those who remain nonverbal, and there are a few of us, there are some who don't speak their entire lives. And
that's how I see it.
But they type. They do type. And the sensory is so overwhelming. Like, it is literally deafening in their ears, all the little sounds from everyday life. It's basically on stereo and turned up to max in their head all the time, making it difficult to think, let alone verbalize.
Phantasmagorical said, and thank you, Phantasmagorical, I appreciate it. She says, who the hell attacks autism? I want names. That's bullshit. I know people, some are relatives with autism. So maybe you want to get in touch with Miss Phantasmagorical there, Tiffany.
Go on my channel and go under the videos section, since they've cleaned my home page on my channel for some reason that they've yet to explain to me. But go under my videos, and I put up a few of them the other day. One of them is from yesterday. It was the actual tweet. I had it pulled up. I did a screenshot on it. It's actually no longer on Twitter, but I have it up there.
Tina, by the way, she says, I have 2 autistic grandsons, and they both get picked on just for being different.
Oh, yeah, we get bullied, and people who are neurodiverse, and autism, ADHD, dyslexia, all of them fall under that same umbrella. We are, unfortunately, very susceptible to narcs, bullies, and people who just take advantage of us and take our money, if we have money, or just they use us. I have ended up in situations just simply because I tried to help somebody. It's sad.
That is sad. Lily says, I guess I lost Zod there. Lily says, I have a friend who was autistic. A guy tried to follow me home with my headphones in, and I didn't know he got them, and the rest of my friends group had to fight him. So you had a friend that was autistic, right? And a guy tried to follow you home, okay, when you had headphones on, okay? And you didn't know, and he got them, and then the rest of your friends, okay, well, I got it. Okay, I got it. But I'm trying to understand, like, if it happened to your friend or it happened to you. That's what maybe I didn't understand that correctly. Zod's coming back. Hold
on. To iterate on a comment earlier, TJ Prindy, and I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought about this, because I thought about long and hard. And she said, they said, I think Murdoch is paying her. He's been after JD for years. And here's my theory of madness. I did think, I was like, first and foremost, there's only 2 people I would think would be paying for the Knobschlaben Schatz bill. If it's not Elon Musk paying for it, then it's got to be Murdoch. So, yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one that has that theory of madness.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if it's not Musky, then it's...
I'm going to drop Tiffany's link for you before we talk about
and by the way, yeah, make sure to go to the actual videos tab when you're looking for it. And the name of the video is Spilling Tea World Autism Awareness Day Edition, and the targeting of the Actually Autistic hashtag.
And I'm going to drop Tiffany's channel here because somebody asked for it. So here you go. There's Tiffany's channel. So we'll talk about the last thing again. You know, I'll probably continue this next week because this just seems like an ongoing thing. So Eve Barlow, in case you don't know who she is, I'll drop this real quick. She's a friend of Amber's, and now she's crying. You know, after blocking people, after going after people, and of course Amber Heard has to retweet it on her page. So Eve writes, in the past day, I have received more death threats and vile hatred for posting support for Amber Heard than I have ever received for posting about my Zionism or my Jewish identity. And that, quote unquote, is saying something. Hashtag me too. That's what Eve.
You know what? I saw this and I just want to comment. I wanted to be the first to comment on this. I love how she plays that card. Look, you're not special because of your Zionism and Jewish. Like, that's the first go-to. Listen, bitch, I have neighbors who went through worse. I knew an elderly lady, and God bless her soul, she passed away recently, went through the fucking Holocaust. And you got these people who come and go, well, these people are so hateful that the hate I get for being Jewish is trumped by the hate that I'm getting because I support Amber. Fucking duh. You're supporting someone who's a narcissistic, dumb bitch who's the most hateful person in the world. What? Yes, thank you, Pop Culture PV. I wish you were out here because Pop Culture PV would be like, are you kidding me? Nobody, like, why did you have to throw that bit in? You know why she threw that bit in? Because she wanted to say, hey, people of the Jewish community, look at these hateful people. These people who don't like Amber, they don't like Jews either because they're all part of this group.
I wanted to come say that to my stepmom's face.
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Because my stepmom is Jewish. Her folks came from out of Poland during the World War II era and came over to America. I would love to hear her, this woman who lost family in Auschwitz, to come tell her to her face that her stepdaughter is an anti-Semite and try to run their intellectual techno-babble at her, because this woman is not only tough, she's also exceptionally brilliant, and she'd run intellectual freaking circles around Eve. Come on. Don't try to just assume and try to put out there that people who support Depp are anti-Semites. I can check that right now. She can go over. She has a Facebook. Like, go ahead and try that. Try it. I
mean, you know, because Tiffany, you know, that's where it's going. That's the subtext of what she's saying. Even though she's saying, "Oh, it's nothing like this," but what she's really saying, if you read between the lines, is the classic, "Oh, you must be blah 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 blah." Because you don't like Amber Heard. It's like, no, she's a terrible person. And look, if she's getting death threats, I'm sorry to hear that. But at the same time, when you throw in with someone, you better be prepared for the consequences of that action. I've been in those situations, and I fully went in knowing that there were going to be some people who didn't like me, that there were going to be some people who were going to call me this and that. And guess what? If you guys haven't figured it out, I don't care. I don't care what people say to me. I don't care if you like me or if you don't like me. I got plenty of friends. I got a cute daughter. I have a beautiful girlfriend. Your opinion of me, if I somehow hurt your snowflake feelings, it means less than nothing to me. Go on Twitter and find me and go and tell me how I'm this and how I'm that. I don't care. I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to say what I have to say. And if that's going to incur some hate, then bring it on. But if you're going to, I'm sorry, I'll calm it down, Lord B. I get in the zone. If you're going to go and defend someone, and this is the biggest thing that upsets me about all of these people who come out for these celebrities. If you're going to throw your hat in and not feel the temperature of the room, and you know the person you're defending, and you're not prepared for the backlash you're going to get then why are you on Twitter? And why are you opening your stupid mouth? I had no idea who this person was before she came on and said that stupid remark. Because, Rob, I saw that and I was like, wow, really? We're playing this card? It's like,
Yep.
yeah, you're going to get death threats. Get your big girl pants. If you want to defend a terrible person, get your big girl pants on and prepare for the consequences of defending the most horrendous person on social media right now. What did she think was going to happen? They were going to give her some cookies and milk and say, oh, you're such a staple for the Jewish community. You're such a pillar because you're defending the weak.
I hate this. I have to go because my daughter's friend got hurt. I don't know. I have to find out what's going on. So I gotta go to, I don't know what happened. My wife's like, oh my God, I hate to tell you, but we need your help. And so I said, I'm coming.
Get the first aid, get the Band-Aids.
All right, so let me go take care of what's going on. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Tiffany Zod or
She's hurt. Dad.
I'm not clapping. I'm not clapping about that. Let me go. I gotta go handle the situation for those craziness in my house. Guys, I love you a lot. If you haven't subscribed to Tiffany or Zod or Sassy Queen, who's open, you know what I'm saying. Hit the subscribe button. I will catch you Wednesday night. I've got a jet. I love you all. If you want to see me at games, I'll be playing games later tonight. You'll all be sleeping or whatever. Love you a lot. I'll see you later. Thanks for being here. I gotta go. I'll see you soon, guys. Take care. I love you all.
The women.
All right, bye-bye.
I gotta go handle this. Bye.
Bye.